basketball fan.
These are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, BA, and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. At the forward slots, it's Wiggins and Bam. Al is out there with Tyler Hero, and it's Ware in at the 5 spot. Now here's Barnes. And he buries his first look.
Inside is where Barnes is most effective, taking point-blank shots.
Outside Adebayo. And the layup falls.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Outside for Ingram. 5 to shoot. On the wing quickly. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Heat ball.
You know, Grant, with Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and OG Anunoby all winning on new teams, you wonder, did the Raptors have to blow it up?
You know, BA, it's a fair question, but Toronto's front office saw a ceiling. So the question is, can they do better with this rebuild? And it remains to be seen. And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
So it's Miami now. Hero looking around. Inside, here's Ware, and he jams it home with authority.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Here's Barrett. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Now here's Ware. Hero outside. Tries again. Ware, that's good. Ware's got 6 points.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Outside for Ingram. Driving in. 6 to shoot. Barnes with a screen on Wiggins. Ingram, the pass to Barnes. Over Adebayo. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Heat have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Pass to Ware for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Now here's Ingram. Outside Barnes. Barrett against Hero. Barnes with a screen on Hero. Good chance here for Barrett. And another basket for Toronto.
Yeah, team effort pays off with a bucket. And nice work by Barrett using the pick to his advantage.
Pass to Ware. Takes a 3. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, the way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work. Back to you.
High praise. Allie, thank you. Heat leading by 3. Wiggins outside. Pass to Adebayo. The layup off target.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Barrett. Nice D from Ware.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Hits the trifecta.
Well, Ingram working that versatility there as the ball handler in the pick-and-roll game.
It's Wiggins on the wing. It's stolen by Ingram. And a fast break now for the Raptors.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. It's the Raptors leading by just 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
The perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Mahmoud Kalashvili in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. And the shot's good. Barrett's got 8.
Such a gutsy player. Barrett takes on challenging defenders in style and stays in control.
Stan, while they're cobbling together an offense, the Heat will always compete defensively.
Well, BA, only 2 seasons in the last 3 decades have the Heat been below average in defensive rating, making that commitment a key pillar of the Heat culture.
There, the screen. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. And here's Ware. Rebound, Toronto. Mahmoud Kalashvili's got 4 rebounds now. Barrett against Powell. Now here's Barrett. The D's right on him. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Yeah, this is the kind of scorer Barrett can be. When he's playing to his strengths, he can catch fire.
Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Mahmoud Kalashvili. Mahmoud Kalashvili's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Quickly with a miss. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Trailing by 8, Hero with the bucket.
Yeah, no time needed for Hero. He's always ready to fire.
Pass to Ingram. It's Barnes on the wing. Barnes with a screen on Wiggins. Ingram into the lane. Powell against Barrett. Shot clock at 5. Good on the bucket. Barrett's got 8 points here in the quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Raptors lead by 8. Ingram on the wing, pounded by Wiggins. On the wing quickly. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Kicks it to Quickly. Toronto passing it around. Stolen by Wiggins. Adebayo from long range. Rebound Toronto. And Andrew Wiggins is a great sidekick, Stan. He can also be a leading man at times.
Well, you know, B.A., a wing with his size and knack for scoring will always be welcome. And with the way he's improved his defense, you have a solid two-way player.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Here's Quickly. And he makes it on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 8.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Outside Adebayo. Wiggins looking around. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Mamukelashvili's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Ingram. Barnes with a screen on Wiggins. And it's Ingram off the drive. Back to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Quickly passes to Barnes. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Heat trail by 8. Here's Wiggins. Off with the layup. It's Barnes on the wing. Pounded by Adebayo. Right side Ingram. Back to Barnes. Pass to Ingram. Barnes with a screen on Adebayo. Here's Barnes. Outside for Ingram. Launches a 3. Adebayo grabs the board. There's 18 seconds left to play in the... Oh my goodness!
What a dunk!
Yeah, what a creative dunker Wiggins is. Really fun watching him rise up and finish with power. And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Outside Barrett. Barnes a screen with 1 on the clock. And it's laid up and in by Barrett. Barrett's got 16 points now.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
R.J. Barrett, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Toronto. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Simone Fontecchio. Then there's Yakachonis, and it's Jovic in at the center position. And while the Raptors are rebuilding, they're not bottoming out like some teams out there, Grant.
Yeah, they have some pieces. I mean, some young guys who can really play. And with the lottery odds flattened out in the play-in tournament, that middle road is more agreeable than in years past.
Pass to Pirtle. Back to Dick. To the middle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Well, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Toronto leading by 10. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Dick. Dick by Pirtle. Dick, the pass to Pirtle. Miami grabs the miss. On the break, and the foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get one free throw, and they'll keep possession here. Miami shooting their initial free throws of the game here. First one falls for them, and it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Here's Yakichonis. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. Abaji can't hit. Heat trail by 8. It's stolen by Pirtle. Here's Abaji. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that high.
And that one's good. Jovic.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Stolen. Here's Larson. Softly drops in the floater. And now just a three-point Toronto lead.
And I like the feel that Jaquez has. A high IQ player.
Well, Coach, since entering the league, Jaime Jaquez Jr. has been lauded for his strong fundamentals.
Yeah, B.A., he's got tremendous footwork, makes great use of the pump fake, and he is a tough physical player who can finish in traffic or hurt you in the post.
Heat trail by 3. Here's Yakichonis. Pirtle grabs a miss. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Here's Dick. Blocked! Fast break Miami. Three-pointer Yakichonis. They grab their own miss. Pass to Jovic for the tie. Nails it from 3. Jovic has got 8.
Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking one step ahead there.
Outside Dick. Over to the wing. Clock at 4. To end the drought. Shot, no good. Miami has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Jovic. A good-looking shot from the wing. Jovic has got 10 points in just the second half. The Raptors have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And it's Dick off the drive. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Dick. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. So Toronto ends up going with a new group. The Heat with the lead. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Three-pointer. Jovic shot is off. The Raptors shooting has been great this game, 58%. Quickly with the ball. Now Fontecchio defending. Fires the 3 and quickly gets the 3. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, when you look at Barnes' assist numbers, they show you can run your offense through him, not your average wing.
Pass to Jovic. Takes the 3. Doesn't go that time. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Toronto out in front, up 1. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Fires for three. Clock at 6. Back to Ware. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. And there's the screen. Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to quickly. To the paint. The shot. Barnes, no good.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Raptors trail by 5. Barnes a screen. Pass to Ingram. Now here's Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Barnes going up with confidence inside.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Rebounded by Adebayo. Miami leading by 5. Wiggins.
Wiggins has always had a knack for that. Get inside, force the D to commit, and draw the foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, you got to love their aggressiveness on the offensive glass. They have just refused to give up on any of the plays.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Now Barnes. Barrett with it. And he slams it down.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
Adebayo outside. Now Hero. Now Ware. Hero outside. From downtown. Can't get it. Raptors trail by 5. Here's Barnes. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And here's quickly. A one-handed jam. Rocking the rim.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
On the attack, Hero. Yes, sir! Banking in the layup.
Well, they're right to trust Hero in these moments. He's a very reliable scoring option.
And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Hero against Barrett. Oh, the slam! Off a fantastic lead pass. What a play!
Well, he's more than just a shooter. Hero can run offense, a solid ball handling option.
And that one misses. Raptors trail by 7. And it's rejected. And that'll be Toronto's ball as it goes out of bounds. Raptors able to keep possession. Ingram. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Well, I can tell you, in moments like this, Ingram wants the ball in his hands, and he can deliver.
Ware in the post. Oh, a matching slam. Back and forth they go.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Wiggins against Ingram. Quickly outside. There's a screen. Here's Barnes. Takes a 3. Yes, sir, with the 3.
When it comes down to crunch time, Barnes wants the ball in his hands.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Hey, he made every one to put a little extra security around this lead.
Now Barnes, Adebayo with a steal. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Quickly! No good from 3! Puts up the tray. Barnes with a rebound. And so Miami takes the win. They have to feel good about this performance. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Stan Van.
Possessions can't end until somebody grabs a rebound. Greg, two of the best on the boards are facing off tonight. They prioritize rebounding.
And getting those extra possessions can really break a team's will. When excellent rebounding teams play, everyone has to work a little harder to secure the ball.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Plumlee is at center and Bridges next to him. LaMelo Ball is out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Williams at the three, the small forward.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on them.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And he comes up with the deuce.
You know, he's a good ball handler. Brandon Ingram, he can kind of pick his way through most any defense because of it.
Here's Plumlee, and the Hornets miss again.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, it's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
Major props given up to Ingram for aggressively attacking the rim. Not many guys want to get in this path when he goes like that.
Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Now here's Barnes. Plumlee with the rebound.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
Bridges for three. Toronto grabs the miss. Amukelashvili has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
He's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
Plumlee with a screen on Barnes. Ball no good. The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Ingram attacking. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be a Mason Plumlee.
Hey, when Ingram is in attack mode, it forces the defense's hand, literally. Good job drawing the foul.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. Over the last 2 decades, Kemba Walker has been one of the few bright spots, Clark, for Charlotte basketball.
Yeah, you look back at his time there, he led the Hornets to their last 2 playoff appearances, Kevin. He retired as their all-time leading scorer, and now they're thrilled to have Kemba Walker back as a player enhancement coach.
Here's quickly, following the 3 by Charlotte. Ingram outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Ingram's got 8 points.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
Now, here's Ball. Barnes grabs the miss. Toronto leading by 7. It's Ingram on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Barnes sets a screen for Ingram. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce, courtside. Allie.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. Coach told me, quote, our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball. He continued, not only is Ball a 3-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision, and we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. And the foul called on Grant Williams. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. Pass to Barnes. They set the pick. Here's Amukelashvili. 4 on the clock. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
That's a nice dime from Barnes, showing he can break down the defense with his pass.
Bridges shot. Good.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Now, here's Quickly. And Ball with the block.
No, sir. Get it out of here. LaMelo using that long reach to deny that shot.
Ingram wide open. Kept alive. Great positioning on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with him. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Out to Bridges. A 3-pointer is right on target. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Unloads from 13. And that one released in time, but no good. Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. And it's Amukelashvili in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Now here's Barnes. Clock is at 3, and that one's good. Ingram
Well, you know, Ingram's length is really an asset inside. It allows him to work over and around defenders.
Barnes against Ball. It's stolen by Barrett. 3-on-3. And it's quickly in the corner. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Barrett finds Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father plays for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
Now here's Ingram after Colin Sexton's miss.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Bridges. He has 5. It's over Ingram. Ingram with the steal. Now the Raptors moving it up. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
How about that endless wingspan of Ingram? I mean, really causing the opposition a lot of problems.
Looking to end the run. Bridges outside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Outside Barrett. Out to Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Picked away. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. R.J. Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player, he said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. Kevin, back to you.
Playing with purpose. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And that one is good. Barnes has got the lead up to 12 now for Toronto.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
On the wing, Bridges. 5 points in the game. Ball from down in the low post. It goes.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Quickly the pass to Ingram. Barnes sets a screen for Ingram. Bridges with the steal. And here we go. 59 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Now, here's Barrett. Still without a basket.
Explosive off the bounce with great body control. Barrett's most effective when going downhill.
Ingram outside. Raptors moving the ball around. Barrett the pass to Quickly. 32 seconds left now here in the second. Makes it off the glass. Quickly's got 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Is on Colin Sexton.
And at 6'7", Barrett with terrific positional size, which allows him to create problems for defenders down low.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in. Green comes in for Williams. Brandon Miller, he's checked in for Sexton. And it's Trey Mann in for Ball. To the middle, here's Mann. That's good. It's Miller with the assist.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Barrett comes up empty down low.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch agree with him on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be back with you shortly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court for Charlotte, they've got Miller. He's out there with Trey Mann. Josh Green is out there with Plumlee, and it's Diabate in at the 4 spot. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, then that can be as difficult as anything. And Miller moves well for a guy his size and finds the shot there off the drive.
Nice shot by Pirtle. Pirtle's got the lead up to 14 now for the Raptors.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Man with it. Dick defending. And it's Miller penetrating. And Miller throws it down hard.
And using his length to come right off the drive into the hoop there. Big-time move by Miller.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Raptors making a change here. Abaji's checked in. Raptors leading by 12. So, GA Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his due.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
So it's the Hornets now, after the Raptors pick up 2. The shot's good from Plumlee. Plumlee's got his second basket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's Abaji. Bucket is good. And the Raptors lead by 14.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
A wide open look for Plumlee. And no good.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Hornets trail by 14. Stolen. Now here is Pirtle. Defense right on him. Screen by Pirtle. Here's Abaji. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Total mix-up right there. They need to get on the same page and fast.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Miller up on top. And he drops it in from the low post. Miller's got 6 points.
Now, how about this move by Miller? Using the pick and roll to create some space for himself.
Screen by Pirtle. Drives to the hoop. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here is Pirtle. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Pirtle's got 7 now in this quarter.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot. Just abusing the defense down in the paint.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
Boy, Pirtle is a guy that plays with a lot of force. I mean, when he's near the basket, the defense better watch out for the dunk.
And he makes that one. 6 points for him.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Dick, defended by Man. Dick passes to Pirtle. That one off the back iron and out. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dick with the steal. The tray. Plumlee with the rebound. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And so it's Toronto in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Perimeter pairing, Barrett and Ingram. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Mamu Kalishvili in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And the foul called on Grant Williams.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Ingram. Barnes screen on Williams. Ingram passes to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Toronto.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Here's Mamu Kalishvili. 6 to shoot. Barrett. Chalk up 2 there.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now, here's Ball. To the wing right side. Shoots from the line. Rebound by the Raptors. Mamu Kalishvili has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Barrett. Softly drops in the floater. And now a 10-point Toronto lead.
With defenses usually playing him to drive, Barrett's developed a nice little floater for when he can't get to the rim.
Here's Ball. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Raptors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
Sexton against Quickly. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Mamu Kalishvili.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision. Plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
It's in there. Think burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Ingram. The three goes down.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on defense.
Sexton against Quickly. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Barnes sets a screen for Ingram. Here's Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Bridges with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And yeah, it's good.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Ingram with the steal. Fast break Toronto. Let's lose a 3. Here's Barrett outside Ingram. Now Barnes. Clock at 4. And stolen by Sexton. Ball. Puts it right back up and in.
Well, you look at Ball, and I really think he excels more in the open court than he does in the half court.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Raptors.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Brandon Ingram.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Now, here's Ball. Bridges fires. Knocks down the 3.
Ball has wasted no time showing off his passing skills. A really gifted distributor.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That'll be his second foul of the game. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock. And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And stolen by Williams. Outside Ball. Beyond the arc. Can't get it. So it's the Raptors winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game. Terrific, Allie. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
right, Grant. These teams both love to get set up and run their plays.
Yeah, you know, BA, you got two patient teams who execute on exactly what their coach has drawn up for them. Trusting in ball movement to find their shots is the key.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. Bridges at the 4 with Plumlee at center. Ball is out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Williams in at the 3 slot. Pass to Powell. Miami moving it around. Up top, Wiggins. 17-foot shot on the way. No good there.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
Bridges finds Williams. Back to Bridges. Denied by Adebayo.
What a menacing swat by Bam, letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around.
From downtown, and again it's Miami from deep.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Hornets have gone 1 for 3 so far. For 3, Sexton gets the 3 ball to go.
How about the response from Colin Sexton with some range?
And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
On target from range.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Ball. And it's Miami with a rebound. Wiggins for 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
This guy gets up in the air so smoothly. Andrew Wiggins, a nice foundation for that shot.
A deep 3 from Ball. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Heat have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. The rebound by Bridges.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Here's Sexton, and rejected. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. 5 to shoot. Williams finds Bridges.
I love how focused Bam is on the defensive end, using all of his size to create high-pressure coverage.
Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
Here's Hero. And they get it back.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Hornets trail by 7. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. The coach told his team, "You just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere." We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. And here's Charlotte now, following the 3-point basket by Miami. Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
That's just great recognition by LaMelo Ball. The pinpoint accuracy makes it easy for his teammate.
And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Adebayo up top. And finished off by Adebayo.
And watching Adebayo in the pick and roll can be a thing of beauty. Such a great feel for that set.
Here's Ball. Miami grabs the miss.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Hero. Ball with the rebound. Hornets trail by 8. Here's Plumlee, using his post moves to get the 2 points. Plumlee's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Hero looking over the floor. Beyond the arc. Knocks it down from distance. He has 6. From deep. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. It's been all about Andrew Wiggins for the Miami. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. Grant Williams out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Ball.
First team foul.
Hero outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's the floater. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Yeah, busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Hero against Sexton with the drive. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Hornets will retain possession here. Six on the shot clock. Down low. Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
Heat leading by 9. Where the screen. Hero for 3. Hornets with the rebound. The 3 from Ball. That one's off. He's 1 for 6. Miami has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. Good.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
Here's Hero. Oh, deflected. It's Bridges on the wing. No made baskets yet. And for Miami, they're shooting about 60% for the game. Back to Ball. Bridges, a screen on Hero. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Powell with the stuff.
Anticipation by Wiggins jumpstarts the fast break, and you think with his athleticism, he'd pick up some more of these.
Hero finds Wiggins. Adebayo, a screen on Sexton. Adebayo in the post. Checked by Sexton. And Adebayo slams it in.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And when it comes to adding sizzle to the steak, just watch LaMelo Ball, Doris.
I love that, B.A. Certainly, entertainment is a big aspect of this young man's game. The fancy dribbling, the no-look passes, the range on his three-point shooting. He alone can be worth the price of a ticket.
Here's Ball. Miami making their last shot. 1:51 left in the first half. To the inside. Hero with the bucket.
Yeah, and this is why Hero was a lottery pick back in 2019, because of how incredible of a scorer he can be.
Bridges misses. And so Hero will bring it up to the Miami Heat. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Ball with it. Picked up by Ware. For 3, Bridges. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
I tell you, the ability to act quickly, to get your shot up as soon as you make the catch, that's beautifully done by Bridges.
And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Ball. Misses the three.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Adebayo with a powerful jam.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
All no good. Miami leading by 12. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Jacks up a three. Adebayo, no good. Powell with a steal. It's Wiggins on the wing. Wiggins attack. Okay. Wiggins putting on a show here.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point. Or maybe even... Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Get ready for some high RPM and amazing stunts from your pocket bike, Arena Entertainment.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Simone Fontecchio out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Yakachonis, and it's Larson in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Three-pointer Yakachonis drops in the three. Yakachonis has got his first 3 points of the game. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room that can rally a franchise.
Well, Brandon Miller has proven himself as a multi-positional player, Doris.
He has, and in this era of positionless basketball, Brandon Miller is a guy who can fit in a lot of different systems. He can shoot the jump shot. He can play face-up off the bounce. You can use your size to overpower guards in a mismatch. A lot to like with Brandon Miller.
Fontecchio's shot is off.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Knipple, no good. Miami leading by 13. Down low. He shoots. A nice shot by Fontecchio.
Oh, ball movement creating a great look. Every coach loves this.
Pass to Miller from deep. Sinks it from distance. Miller's got 5.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
It's Jaquez on the wing. Green covering. Jaquez, the pass to Fontecchio. 6 to shoot. Floats one. Green with the defensive effort. Hornets trail by 12. And here's Knipple from the arc. Kept alive. Miller outside. There's the triple. Knocks down the triple. Miller's got 8 here in this quarter.
Oh, Brandon Miller showing off his range right there.
Here's Yakachonis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Knipple. Now here's Green. They set the pick. To the paint. It's stolen by Jaquez. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And that one's good. Jovic.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, it's important to focus on what matters. All-star and multiple champion Draymond Green said winning has taken a backseat nowadays for a lot of these kids. They care about all the wrong things. I hope they understand that this league is about winning games at the end of the day. Ryan, back to you.
It's all about results.
Oh my goodness, the flare and the explosion on that finish by Brandon Miller. Look out below.
Here's Jonas. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. And 1:01 left in the third. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Knipple. Yet to see a basket. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Hero for three. Plumlee pulls down the board. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
Here's Adebayo. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome.
Welcome to the fourth.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Bridges at the 4 with Plumlee at center. And it's Williams in at the 3. Powell against Miller. Powell, it's good. And the Heat lead by 15.
You've got to be able to manipulate pick and roll. Norman Powell taking what the defense gives him. That's really nice.
And so Adebayo will bring it up to the Miami Heat. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Man, they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Heat leading by 15. Here's Hero. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in the game. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Hornets trail by 14. Bridges a screen on Powell. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
Miles Bridges. Shoot.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
There will be 2 minutes to
Every
review
game,
the play.
the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody let...
Oh! Gets it down!
Show us some power!
Oh, the ease with which he elevates Wiggins with a highlight move that time.
Ball. It's intercepted. Inside. And finished off by Adebayo.
Oh, it's almost scary watching Adebayo throw it down. Incredible natural power.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Hero with it. Picked up by Plumlee. Back to Hero. Powell outside. On the take. Oh, he jammed it.
This is Powell at his best. In attack mode, he is hard to stop.
Miller, a screen on Powell. Ball. Oh, it misses. Heat leading by 17. Here's Powell. Adebayo! The three is off. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Gets it to go!
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Now Wiggins. Ball there for the rebound. Hornets trail by 15. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
The Heat have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. There, the screen. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Now Miller. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Wiggins outside. Kept alive by the Heat. Adebayo. Nope. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. It's a 13-point game. From deep. From distance. LaMelo Ball.
Well, LaMelo Ball in the catch-and-shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
On the attack, Hero. Ball with a steal. Count it! Heat leading by 8. Hero outside. That's tipped. Stolen by Ball. Now the Hornets moving it up. Powell against Miller. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Ball against Powell. Bridges, a screen on Powell. In tight, LaMelo.
LaMelo Ball is never rattled. Doesn't matter how close the score or what the situation. This guy unafraid of big shots. LaMelo living the life. That is a big-time bucket. Go ahead.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks.
A huge bucket for Hero. I mean, we've seen it do it in the finals, and the moment not too big for Tyler.
Just in time with the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. So it's Miami now. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Now Wiggins. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
And that's an intentional foul.
getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Second team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he's able to hit the second one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Now Plumlee. So a close game sees Miami taking this. All right, Allie, thanks. Great.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at center. Now here's Ingram. Barnes sets a screen for Ingram. 5 on the clock, and they pick up 2.
Barnes, so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well.
And a player, Tim, who stuffs the stat sheet, Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, Kevin, he just has a great all-around game. But the thing I like the most, he's very unselfish. He will pass up a shot if a teammate has a better one.
Here's Quickly. Following the score by Miami. The kick out to Barnes. Ingram outside. Barnes screen on Wiggins. Ingram passes to Barnes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Look how ready Barnes is to play physically. He insists on finishing his motion.
He can't make the second free throw either, missing both. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through that season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
Here's Barrett following the basket by Bam Adebayo. It's good from Barnes on the assist from Barrett.
Just tough, gritty play there by Barnes. That's how you deal with physicality.
Powell with it, all guarded by Ingram. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Hero kicks to Ware. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Toronto with the ball. Pass to Barnes. Ingram against Adebayo. Here's Barnes. Makes it off the glass. 6 points for Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Good on the triple.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
On the wing, Barnes. 6 points for him. Ingram dishes to Barnes. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
Back to Barnes. 3-pointer. Barnes with another miss. The Heat leading by 4. It's stolen by Barrett. Driving to the basket. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Ingram. Barnes finds Barrett.
And you love how much heart Bam plays with defensively, working overtime on that possession. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here's Quickly. Nothing on the board. Barnes. Bank shot. No good. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Wiggins missing. Raptors trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Barnes sets a screen for Ingram. Now, here's Quickly. Bobbed up there for Barnes. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly. The Miami Heat's own Dwayne Wade enjoying this game tonight.
A Miami legend. Wade brought championship gold to this franchise. And for that, they built him a statue outside this building.
They grabbed their own miss. Ware kicks to Hero. Hands the shot with nobody near him. Hero's got 5 points so far.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Powell outside. Outside, Barrett. Takes it inside, and Barrett slams it in.
And with this kind of momentum behind him, Barrett, a terror. Love seeing him hammer it home.
Outside, Hero. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Heat shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Charity swipe shot. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that does it for the first quarter. Heat out front. They're up by 5. And we'll get the second. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
Wiggins in the front court along with Adebayo. Tyler Hero out there with Powell. And it's Wynn in at the 5 spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. It's Barrett on the wing. He's guarded by Adebayo. Here's Barnes. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 8 points for Scotty Barnes. And the trade of Jimmy Butler. Tim, the Heat's star power took a hit.
Well, one thing is for certain in this league, you need stars to win big. Draft picks, flexibility, those things are great. Even nice young players, but it's only going to take you so far. And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
And timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Rocket Turtles check in for the Raptors. Raptors trail by 5. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. And here's Barrett. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Where, no good. The Raptors shooting well, 50% from the floor. Wiggins with the rebound.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. The three-pointer, no good. Out to Barrett. Lets a floater go, and the layup is up and in. Barrett's got his second basket of the game.
With defenses usually playing him to drive, Barrett's developed a nice little floater for when he can't get to the rim.
And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Barrett the pass to Pirtle. Shakes him. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Last year marked the first All-Star appearance for Tyler Hero. Tim, he clearly is the pride in Milwaukee, one of the great high school players from that area.
Well, Kevin, he has finally put it all together and taken his game to the next level. Not just scoring, but also creating.
Hero, no good.
Yeah, and that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
Hero passes to Ware. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult
NBA rules, 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He misses the free throw. You know, Tim, we see a lot of talented wings in this NBA. Where does R.J. Barrett separate himself?
Well, he's very difficult when he puts it on the deck, Kevin. He's got some moves, and he's got an array of finishes, both the layup package, or he can pound it on your head.
Raptors trail by 4. Barnes left side. Back to Barrett. Pass to Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Barrett against Hero. Outside, Adebayo. Wiggins, a screen on Barnes. Adebayo can't cash in from close range. The Raptors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Great job of just letting that play develop. Ingram showing a little IQ there.
Hero scanning the floor. And he drives in. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Quickly against Powell. Bertle sets the pick for Quickly. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
A three-pointer, Wiggins, unable to get that one. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're measuring up the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Scotty Barnes, what a contribution.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
So for Toronto right now, we've got Grady Dick, and it's Mobo in at the power forward. Tim is one of the most accurate three-point shooters this league has ever seen. Give us your top shooters in the game today.
Yeah, it's funny because you always say, well, obviously Steph, so it's almost like any conversation puts him in a different category. I obviously agree with that. I look at a guy like Damian Lillard with that unlimited range and his ability to pull up from anywhere. Even a guy like Trae Young, I would put into that category because of the range, Kevin. It just extends defenses so far.
What a list. Hawkes can't hit. Toronto trailing. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Abaji. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And it's good, 2 points. Fontecchio's got his first bucket in this one.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Pass to Mobo. Here's Abaji with the drive. They swipe it. to the inside. Dick with the steal. Here's Mobo, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
And Tim, of the teams that were not in the playoffs or even in the play-in last season, you can make a case the Raptors among many teams that have a lot of potential to get there this year.
Yeah, I agree, and you could also put the Spurs in that conversation too. But if you're just looking at the East, the Raptors could easily climb back into relevance as their young talent develops.
And that's what makes Dick dangerous. You can't just play him as an outside shooter. He'll go to the hoop like he did there.
Driving inside. Jonas' shot is good. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Now, Dick. Pass to Mobo. There's a screen. And he uses the glass on the layup. Mobo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And all the attention goes to Dick's jump shot, but he's a willing passer as well.
Here's Jonas, and he slams it one-handed.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hand.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
And the shot is good.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Dick with the steal. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Larson, no good. Toronto, they've gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. They set the screen. Pass to Mobo. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. Mobo's got the lead up to 2 now for the Raptors. Here's Jovic. Fires the 3. A rebound by Battle. 16 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Abaji. Akez defending. Count it. And the Raptors lead by 4.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
Well, the margin for error is getting smaller, so the stakes on each possession are getting big.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for you.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Out in the wings form, it's Powell and Wiggins. And it's Hero into the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. The Heat trail by 6. Powell kicks to Hero. There's the screen. Good work there as it goes.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Here's quickly. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Yeah, when your lead guard is doing that, it just creates excitement.
And having starred in a 6-man role in New York, Jim Emmanuel quickly has been handed the keys in Toronto.
Well, he certainly has, Kevin, and he's got the contract to match it. You talk about confidence and determination to prove yourself. That sums up quickly.
And Pirtle has it in the corner. Outside, Barrett driving in. Hurdle kicks to Barrett. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Raptors lead by 8.
Well, Barrett likes to shoot threes at a steady clip, and he's pretty free with those shots.
There's Yoru with the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Hurdle's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Toronto working the ball around now. Quickly the pass to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intention.
Toronto leading by 10. Hurdle finds Barrett. Driving the lane, and Barrett slams it in.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Here's Hurdle, intercepted. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. Up again. He parachutes in for the putback.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in. And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And stolen by Barnes. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the 3.
Yep, that goes down.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And savvy play by Yoru, using the pull-up jumper to catch the defense off guard.
Going inside. Quickly looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. It's Ingram on the wing. He's defended by Ware.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Quickly pulls it down. Raptors leading by 7. Barrett, a great pass, leads him right to the rack.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
Barrett against Yoru. The 3 doesn't go. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Barrett against Yoru. Cleared away by Adebayo. He'd have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. Puts up a 3. Hurdle there for the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Here's Ingram. Quickly with it.
Heat foul. Ware. 4th personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for Toronto.
He hits the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And quickly drops them both.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Barrett rips down the rebound. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they...
with this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the center position, locking down the middle. Here's Barrett. Oh! What a hammer!
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
Here's Plumlee. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Raptors. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Charlotte. One player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. 6 on the shot clock. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, just a great feel by Miller. Getting in there for the board and putting it right back up.
Ingram on the wing. Williams defending. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Pass to Plumlee. Rebounded by Ingram. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Mamukelashvili. Outside for Ingram. For 3. Unable to get that one. And one unfortunate distinction for the Hornets. Clark, the only NBA team to never win their division.
And to add to that, the second lowest number of playoff appearances after the Pelicans. And, you know, BA, with no immediate postseason prospects, Charlotte fans have to understand this is going to be a process that takes some time.
Here's Plumlee. Toronto making their last shot. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Oh, a nice slam by the swingman Barnes. His athleticism is his greatest strength.
Ball passes to Plumlee. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Both free throws good from Ingram.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
To the middle. High arcing shot. That one's off. He's 1 for 6. Barrett finds Barnes. 4-3. And Barrett good for 3. Barrett's got 7.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit. Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Kicks it out to Barrett. Pass to Barnes. Minute 32 left to play in the first. Ingram with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And, you know, Ingram isn't just a sensational scorer. He also passes the ball pretty well.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Now here's Barrett. Here he goes. Can't get it to drop. Miller against Barnes. Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful. What a finish with a reverse dunk.
Miller bouncing with some flavor to the rack.
It's quickly with a drive. Out to the wing. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Ball with a steal. Over quickly. Plumlee passes to Bridges. Fires the 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. "11 seconds left in the first quarter here. Barrett passes to Barnes. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 8 points for Scotty Barnes.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
And out of bounds, Charlotte will have it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass runs up in the stands.
And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for Toronto. 8 points. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. The perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 5, roaming the paint. Charlotte shooting their first free throws of this game. Clark, the one expression you hear a lot in basketball, reward the big man. What's that all about?
Well, you know, B.A., the big guys often are the guys doing the dirty work, the unsung work, rebounding, setting screens, getting up and down the floor to create opportunities for their teammates. But they also want that rock, too. So get them the ball every now and then. Let them eat.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Outside Barnes, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Looking at the young forward, Brandon Miller. Just how high is this kid's ceiling?
Yeah, I think he's got all-star potential. I mean, he's a multifaceted scorer, a really solid rebounder at the wing position, and a good passer, just a good all-around player who I think is only going to get better and better as time goes on.
Shot clock at 6. Pass to Barnes. The putback. The rebound by Bridges. Here's Charlotte. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Plumlee, no good. Raptors trail by 4. Quickly drives in. No good with a layup. The Hornets have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Down low. It's stolen by Barnes. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Outside Barnes. To the paint. Mamukelashvili passes to Barnes. And again, Toronto, no good. Hornets leading by 4. Williams from long range. Williams knocks down the 3.
When Williams stretches his range beyond the arc, it makes it tough on defense.
And it's Barrett off the drive. Nice D from Bridges.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And Ball throws it down.
Hey, this mix of agility, instinct, athleticism, Ball able to drive right in for the big throwdown.
Quickly outside. Back to Barnes. Outside Ingram. There's a screen. To win the cold spell. That one a little long.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The NBA understands its future is electronic. Commissioner Adam Silver said the vast majority of people consume us through media, not in person. Our social media audience is the highest of any league and continuing to grow exponentially. So there's no lack of interest in this game. BA, back to you.
It's a beautiful thing. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Ball passes to Plumlee. Back to Ball. Charlotte needs to get off a shot. Plumlee, no good. Raptors trail by 10. Back to Barnes. Outside for Ingram. Barnes with a screen on Plumlee. Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
So easy to see just how dangerous Ingram is in the pick and roll. I mean, his size, long arms, shooting, ball handling. The defense is in trouble when he's pick and rolling.
Pass to Plumlee. And the basket is good. Plumlee's got 8 points here in the quarter. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Kicks it to Quickly. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Ball surveys the floor. Miller, the pass to Ball. Now Plumlee. It's tipped. It's stolen by Ingram. Quickly outside. And there's the call on Mason Plumlee. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the board.
Barnes in the post. Barnes from point-blank range.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
To the inside. And so it's Charlotte with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
And get ready for the fan and court shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Mason Plumlee, he's been playing really well.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got Green, Trey Mann out there with Colin Sexton, and it's Diabate in at the 5. That's the Hornets 5.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Raptors trail by 4. Mobo gets the bucket. Mobo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
Green finds Sexton. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
At the line for one.
And the technical free throw is good. Inside. It's stolen by Pirtle. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Dick. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Here's Diabate. And the bucket is good. Raptors trail by 3. And stolen by Sexton. And that one's good. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And you look at Colin Sexton, puts points on the board, Grant, and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up.
Raptors foul. Mobo. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Mann. He's scoreless. Diabate. And the shot goes. And the Hornets lead by 7.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pirtle with a screen on Sexton. And it's Dick off the drive. Yes, it's good.
Nice idea by Grady Dick. I mean, he put the ball on the floor, and I think that'll open things up for him.
The shot by Diabate, no good.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Toronto shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
To the right side. Here's Pirtle. Banked it in off the glass. And now just a 2-point Hornet lead.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot. Just abusing the defense down in the paint.
To the paint. Here's Diabate. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two.
I tell you, Pirtle does a nice job using the pump fake to make defenders foul. Hard to stay on the ground when he shows you the ball.
For three, Sexton. They get it again. The three is up. Drains the triple. Sexton's got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, Sexton can shoot from anywhere. Strong from beyond the arc.
Dick, the pass to Pirtle. Back to Dick. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pirtle with a screen on Sexton. Just 5 to shoot. Ball stolen. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Sexton driving inside, and the layup is good. And now it's an 8-point Hornet lead.
The first step of Sexton, I mean, it really helps him get to the rim.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's Mobo. Clock at 6. Here's Abaji. Dick, the pass to Pirtle. Toronto needs to get off a shot here. Dick with a miss. Hornets leading by 8. Outside, Green. Back to Sexton. Pass to Diabate. Sexton looking around. And there it is for him. Sexton's got 8.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
To the inside, Bobo, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys doing?
After the review, the ruling
Sweet,
on the floor is
flavorful,
overturned.
one-hand flush.
And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And they're going to take another look at the replay to make sure. But to me, it looked like he got it off in time.
But to me, it's worth being certain.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Charlotte on top. They're up by 10. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it's really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
At the line.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the center.
Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
Williams against Ingram. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Now quickly. With the floater. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ball passes to Plumlee. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. And the Hornets lead by 13.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible
passing ability. Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Boy, Bridges using his strength to get the and one to go and igniting his team in the process.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Pass to Barnes. Soft touch off the glass. And that's 13 points for Scotty Barnes.
And this is how you finish inside. Barnes, I mean, he doesn't fear anyone close to the rim.
Bridges a screen on Barnes. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Quickly outside.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They've led by as many as 14. And he gets it from 15.
Hey, the mid-range can be touch and go for Ball, but he takes a nice, smooth shot that time.
Barnes outside. Now Ingram. Now Barnes. And he powers it down. One-handed.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Miller against Barrett. Now pass to Williams. 5 on the clock. Using the glass to lay it in.
Even though he's 6'6"-ish, Williams plays big inside. He's not afraid to go up against the big boys.
Here's Ingram. Now quickly. Outside Ingram. Fires the three. Rebounded by Miller. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Oh, it doesn't go. Ingram fires. The three is in.
Well, I like how assured Ingram looks pulling up from there. I mean, he either torches you with his speed to the rim or his jumper if you give him space.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Hornets.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
All wide open, but couldn't capitalize. Here's Toronto with the ball. Trailing by 10. Stolen by Bridges. And here's the fast break. Here's Miller. Jacks up a three. The three ball is down.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Cash from downtown.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
They lead by 14. Now Ball. The long three. And So it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
So here's Miami's starting group. The post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Out in the wings for him, it's Powell and Wiggins. And it's Hero in at the point guard. Ball with the bucket.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Now, Hero. And the shot goes down.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Al LaForce on the sidelines.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And here is Ball. After Tyler Hero hitting the three.
And there's never been a question about LaMelo's handles. There's a lot he can do with the ball in his hand.
Count that one. Hero's got 7 points.
Nice little floater there. Soft touch.
And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on, and last season, their worst record in over a decade. We're hoping these new additions can help.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
Well, he brings the heat. Hero giving the people what they came to see.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Miller, and he makes good on the layup.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Hero passes to Ware. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Ball kicks to Plumlee. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 1:59 left in the first quarter of the game. Ball with the bucket.
So often LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Takes a three. Good on the three-point shot. Wiggins has got 5.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 9. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Wiggins with it. He's guarded by Williams. Wiggins drives in. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Ball. And he banks in the layup. He's got 13.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Hero scanning the floor. They set the pick. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Yeah, he's crafty in the two-man game. Hero getting the space he needs.
And Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Now here's Powell. Scoreless thus far. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
A three. Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for Miami. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looked... And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Out in the wings for him, it's Powell and Wiggins. The post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. And it's Hero into the points.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Bridges passes the ball. Here is Plumlee. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Kicks it out to Hero. Here's Ware. Offline with his 3. Hornets trail by 5. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Williams finds ball. He takes it in. It's blocked. A three-pointer. Wiggins. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Wiggins has got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Here's ball. It's deflected. Adebayo with the ball. Bridges covering.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
Right side, Adebayo. Here's Powell. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered in the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Williams against Wiggins. And slammed in by Plumlee.
And he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Hero attacking. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Well, there he is showing off his speed. Hero cuts to find the basket.
Here's Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
There's the pick. Into the lane. Hero gets to Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime. Now Bridges. Still yet to score. Here's the drive. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break, and Hero's got it. He gets it in there. And the Heat lead by 11.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, they have made the most of their transition chances.
That's what a star talent does. If Bridges wants to fulfill his potential, he's got to attack. Use that quick first step. Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
There's Ball with the three, and Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Wiggins. Ware kicks to Hero. Loads it up for Adebayo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, my God. Just throw it up to the square, and Bam will do the rest.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Norman Powell. The Hornets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's the Miami Heat with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they're scoring with ease. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game here from Tyler Hero.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
Well, when you've got a player with the energy and athleticism he has, it can make for a big night when he gets it going.
They've got Colin Sexton. He's out there with Knepel. And it's Diabate in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Charles Lee. Hornets trail by 16.
Side out. First personal foul. First team foul.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Kasparas Jakiconis.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Sexton, an aggressive scorer, and Stan, he can get you 20 on any given game.
Oh, he certainly can, Kevin. This guy can score in bunches. I think what's improved for him, though, is he can also make plays for others. This is not a guy that can only score.
Larson, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Pass to Jakiconis. Back to Jaquez. Gets a very good look and converts. The Heat lead by 16.
What a setup for Jaquez Jr. All he has to do is focus and shoot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Jakiconis. Defended by Sexton. Here's Fontecchio. Sinks the three-pointer. Fontecchio's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Sexton for 3. They get it back.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards. Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
And one thing we've seen with Sexton, he loves to play through contact. And has the frame to absorb it when he goes to the rim.
And Sexton slams it in.
And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move.
Pass to Larson. Fontecchio. Here's Larson. No scoring in this one. Outside, Sexton. Now here's Green. Back to Sexton. And it's Green with the jam.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Paquez with the steal. Here's the three. It's a hand on it.
Well, that was just great timing and playing with a high motor.
Steps back. Looking to get it going. Sexton, and he converts the layup. Sexton's got 8 points.
And look, Sexton's lack of size has never prevented him from mixing it up down low.
Here's Fontecchio. And good that time. And the Heat lead by 17.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Off target with his three. Here's Sexton. It's rebounded by Jovic. For the three. The shot missing. It'll count. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Miami Heat out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. 17-point game. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. Wiggins in the front court along with Adebayo. Roman Powell is out there with Yoru. And it's Ware in at the center position. Ware, no good. Hornets shooting well. 50% from the floor. Ball with the bucket.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
Here's the floater. And Yoru with the layup. Yoru's got 24.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Ball. And they hit it back. Plumlee the pass to Ball. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. You know, Wiggins affects the game, Coach, in a number of ways. And let's begin by talking about his defense.
Great place to start with Wiggins, Kevin, because I think that's the strength of his game. He is long. He can really move his feet. He's got great discipline and focus. And the biggest thing you can have in any defender, he's got great want to. This guy wants to go out and make it tough on the best players in the game.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Yoru, no good. Hornets trail by 12. Outside Bridges shoots the three, and it misses. He'd have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Adebayo, the shot is good.
Well, Adebayo makes his living on the interior. He's so dangerous close to the bucket.
Now Miller. And the officials call over the back, a little too aggressive there.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Yeah, it's something we don't see a whole going up.
Powell against Ball. Doesn't get that one.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Yoru plays with a lot of confidence.
Miller dishes the ball. They need this. And there's the drive. And he can't jam it through.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Yoru, that's a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And here we go with Miller running up the court.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him 2 points and tacked on some for style.
Oh, he deserves it. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational. Shots good by Hero.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his line with a terrific putback.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Heat.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Tyler Hero.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Fires for three. Rebound by Williams. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They get it back. And Bridges able to finish. And Miami has possession. Let's go. And it's Miami with another.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Hero against Ball. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. From deep three-point territory. It's hauled in by the Heat. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking.